friends. Today I want to share with you a little bit of my junk journal, a nature junk journal that I made with my eco dye fabrics and laces that I show you in a previous video. And I'm so inspired by nature collecting things. I always did this my entire life since kid. I love nature, I love walking and gather little pieces and collect them. And after I discovered eco dyeing, I've been really inspired by making these journals and then to catalog and journaling about things that I see in nature. So here we go. I made a pocket here. This was a fabric that I eco-dyed with plants and some rusted pieces that I put here between the fabric and they printed. And now I made, and for this pocket I did put a coat or two of glue with water, and so it resisted and it's like leather, something like that. So a little leaf. This is paper that I wax. Someday I will share with you how I do this. I love this. My coffee filter paper, which I stamped with my handmade stamp and coffee dyed. It's very beautiful. Well, here I have lots of things that I could share with you, but I don't know if you are interested. So if you are on something that you see here that you'd like me to share with you, please tell me in the comments and I'll be pleased to do that. And one of the things that I do is collecting leaves and press them. And so one of the trees that I most love, because it's very ancient, like it's ginkgo biloba. It's a very primitive tree and different one. I love it. This is a little bit of thread that I eco-dyed in the bundle, so I put here, I take notes of what I'm doing. Did some collage papers with aged paper. This is one thing that I'm exploring too, aging paper in different kinds of ways, so it's very interesting. More notes, and for now is that. And but I want to share a little bit my book before it goes. Plenty of my thoughts and journaling. This is a little of the ribbon that I put on the book. A little bit of lace that is very chunky and different. Okay, a little piece of eco-dyed paper. Let me show you. We can see here the little petals. I love this, so beautiful. The little part of the flower. It's very beautiful. Papers, coffee dyed, and they have different tones of brown. This is another one printed. Can you see the leaves and a little bit of the petal that stayed here, and I didn't take off that. It's very interesting too. I used to bind the book. I use the thread that was bounded, the dark bundle that I use for the cover. More coffee dyed paper, and other part of the eco printed paper. In this paper I used petals of calendulas and marigolds, which I have on my kitchen garden. So I grow them, and then in the summer I collected the seeds and some leaves, some petals, sorry, and then I used here for eco-dyed. I'm going to put this nest here. Some stickers. I like this. Just look at, it's a little bit of a tab, but here you have a bigger one, and you can move it front to make some. You can. I thought on this because I can put things here and attach with a staple. I think that is a great idea. I like it. This is also a little bit of the edge of the fabric, and a little pocket. And this is the first signature. I did three, and then I stitched on the book. So more coffee dye paper, anti-paper, tea eco-dyed. I love this one. It has a little bit of a print of a doily that I put here, and it was very beautiful. Here I have printed on a little bit of fabric that I will stitch here, and who knows, put a little bit of the eucalyptus flower of leaf that I used on these prints. You know, can you see the color? These were leaves that I used on turmeric bundles, and they get very yellow, and I love that. For example, this one, it's like purple. It's very beautiful, and it was in between a paper that was, well, I was telling you about the leaves that were also colored with the eco dye. So my eucalyptus prints that I love, just random paper. Every one was coffee dyed, and this one was not coffee dyed. This one was dyed with the paint that was that I come up with after I dyed the bundle, the darker bundle, in which I used what did I use? Onion skins, red onion skins, and rusted things. And after they cooked very, very long time, oh, I did put on that bundle too passion fruit skins, because I read about it, and it would give a very beautiful purple, but I think that mixture was not perfect, and instead of a purple, because I mixed lots of things, rusted bits and onion skins, and after boiling a long time it turned it very dark, and then I dyed some papers, and I love the color too. It's very, very like aged, and I'm very interested in exploring aged paper. A little bit of a part of the tree. Oh my gosh, how you call it. I don't know, sorry, I don't remember now. The skin of the tree, okay, I can say that. A little bit of taster page. I'm working on some pages randomly. More of the thread, some stamping. Oh, some stamping. The other part of the page, it's like olded. Wait, it's coffee dyed. It gets very dark too. This one too. Math paper. I love this squared paper. Just love. I have here lots of paper to journal. Some tab. Little. This is very beautiful. A bit of collage here. Scan. Okay, focused. Okay. And this is and if you dye things, you will notice that different papers will give you different textures and dyes. This paper is like tracing paper. I don't know the feeling. It's like tracing paper, and after it dries, it gets like this smooth touch. It's very interesting. I received from a friend in a happy mail. I don't have too much of these pages, but it is very, very interesting. This was strokes with the brush. Well, journaling is about this, is experimenting. Just look at this page. Beautiful, coffee dyed. Let these spots here, and they get very dark. I like to work with different kinds of paper, thickness of paper, because they are really, just look at this. This is the other page. It's like tracing paper. So dark, and look at these shades. I just love this. Little bit of stamping, and at the end, in the end, I put a little pocket here, because collecting things, when you go to nature, for example on a walk, you could put things here and collect them when you come home to journaling about that. It's a very. Thank you guys for watching this. I would love to hear from you. Thank you. Bye.